I managed to catch up with professional rider Jess Pettis. Hello and welcome to Cahuilla Creek here in California, and in today's video I want to take you around the circuit, show you a little bit of what it's like, and of course get some footage of the guys riding around the track here today, maybe see some whips and stuff. So come on and join me for today as we take on the Cahuilla Creek circuit.
The Cahuilla Creek circuit was really popular a few years back on social channels, I think like Verb Moto and so on, for motocross content and blogs, and it's a place I really wanted to check out when I was over here. Luckily enough, Jay Clark from Dirt Bike TV was good enough to bring me along one day so I could check out the track and see what it was all about. Looking at the Cahuilla circuit, one thing that stands out is the soil condition. It really looked like a perfect kind of cake mix when I got there, with offering up loads of grip to the bikes, and you could really let the bike sing through the turns and bank it over as much as you liked. The bike was always going to stay stuck. The track itself was pretty okay to get around. There wasn't too many difficult obstacles. Some tricky stuffs for these kind of roller sections, and also a double section down the bottom of the track. But anything else, there was an option lane if you didn't feel like doing it, and nobody was making you jump the big tabletops if you wanted to try that as well. It was really fun to watch the bikes go around on the day, and there was some training going on with Ryan Hughes. He had a couple of riders out there, and I was paying attention to that, how all that was playing out, as well as keeping an eye on Jess Pettis, who seemed to be on the move on that track there on the day as well. And something that really stood out to me about Jess's riding style was just how smooth it was through the corners. There was no great effort, and you couldn't really spot the point at which he made the turn back on himself when he was going through. Standing up, clearing the apex, and keeping that momentum up as he's going around the track. And maybe that's something that we could see in GPs in the future potentially. Overall, he was really cool, and great to again be out in an American circuit and to see some of the spectacular vehicles that are around the tracks as well also.
When I'm out here in Cahuilla Creek, I managed to catch up with professional rider Jess Pettis. Jess, do you want to tell us a little bit about your own background and how you got to the level of riding that you're at now?
Yeah, I'm actually from Canada, so I race the Canadian Pro Nationals and then race AMA Supercross, and kind of trying to do all of it, travel the world and enjoying it. So yeah, we're out here at KTM in Southern California today, and yeah, it's a nice hot day and enjoying some dirt bikes.
So what sort of effort did it take for you when you were younger to try and reach this level of riding? Like how often were you on the bike, or did you have to come down south here to do training in winter and all of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so in Canada we obviously have some, our winter time's pretty cold and wet. So I ended up coming down to California pretty much every winter since I was a little guy, so for probably like 10 to 15 years now. So kind of spend my winters down here and then go up in Canada when the weather's good, almost like, you know, the Euros, they gotta kind of get away from the cold sometimes too. So yeah, no, it's good. It's definitely different tracks and different environment down here, but hey, we're riding and training.
Cool. And then finally, just tell us a little bit about what you're actually doing here today in Cahuilla Creek. So I see you riding around with a couple of other riders. I think you've got Ryan Hughes here training you as well. So what goes into a day like today?
Yeah, we're out here. There's a few of us, and yeah, putting in some riding tips with Rhino. He's obviously really good with that stuff, and always working on technique. I'm actually just coming back from an injury, so come out here and the track is pretty dry and hard packed. So working on some you know, getting some traction to the ground and just being smooth at the throttle on that 450. So
yeah, definitely. That's something that really stands out in your riding when I was watching you on the circuit. There's no aggressiveness in the style. It's all smooth through the middle of the turn and everything. It's really a very tidy riding style. Okay, thank you very much for talking to me today, Jess. And if anybody wants to follow you, do you have social Instagram as well? Or?
Yeah, I got Instagram, so at Jess Pettis, and yeah, so hit me up and follow along.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Jess.
Sweet, thanks guys.
Right, so that is it from Cahuilla Creek today, and I hope you enjoy coming along with me and taking a look at this little bit famous circuit from the USA. Really cool to get to talk to Jess Pettis there as well, and lots of really skilled riders out on the circuit. Track was really smooth, which meant it was really fast, but at the same time I hope you got to get some enjoyment out of it and like seeing another track here in the USA. If you like this video, be sure and give us a like or subscribe. If you're on YouTube, you can leave some comments down below on anything else you'd like to see or what we can do for you. And yeah, be sure to give us a follow along on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube are the main channels. So we'll see you in the next one soon.
This is the future.